How ye all knew.
I will be answering the first question from Ian Armand from Quebec, Canada. His question was, how were Lower and Upper Canada united as a single province? Well, when the new Act of Union, the proposal to join Upper and Lower Canada, came before the British government in 1840, Louis Hippolyte Lafontaine was opposed to it. He wanted to see French Canada survive, like the French nationalists. One cause of bitterness was the way the legislators of Lower Canada were united. French Canadians were outraged at Lower Canada's share of the seats in the new Legislative Assembly. Lower Canada had about 650,000 people, and Upper Canada had only 455,688. Lower and Upper Canada each got 42 seats in the new Legislative Assembly. Since Lower Canada had 60% of the population, they thought they should have got 60% of the seats. The 490,000 French Canadians felt cheated out of the seats they should have won by representation of population. The two provinces became one officially on February 10, 1841.
Oh, hello. We are answering our second question of How Ye All Knew from Jonathan Lowberry, Ontario. How did politicians from both regions work together to reform the government? Here's your answer, Johnny Lowe. The politicians from both regions worked to reform the government. Governor General Sydenham did this by calling for elections to return representatives to the Legislative Assembly. The elections began at the end of March and ran for 3 weeks. A matter that stirred loud opposition was control of patronage, or the power to appoint and pay public servants. The reformers had to compete with the nationalists. The nationalists in Canada East were John Neilson and Benjamin Viger, who worked to repeal the Act of Union. There weren't many ridings around, so people had to travel a lot to get there and vote. If they did get to one of the ridings, violence would usually break out between villagers over the political parties. Louis Hippolyte Lafontaine was one of these many reformers who lost this election. Oh, and I forgot to say, we have found an old poster from the old Canadian elections. This is a picture of Francis Hincks. Let me read this out to you. Only 3 weeks to vote for whom will run our country. Starts March 31st. Pick your favorite politician.
That's it for today. We'll see you next time on Ye Old News.
Shut up!
What's up, boy?